We are in Hollywood today. I see a dinosaur. I see a dinosaur. After lunch, it was just complete meltdown. Hey everyone, it's Karen and Layla-Jane and Brian, and we are in Hollywood today. As many of you know from our previous vlogs, we are moving to Nashville. And this weekend, our realtor is having an open house at our place, and it's going on all weekend. So we basically have to be out of our house all weekend. So we thought it would be really fun to come up to LA and spend a night up here. And we got a hotel right in Hollywood, and Layla-Jane's never been. So this will be fun for her, fun for us, because this might be the last time we're up here for a while. And we are so excited to go around and explore. We just got into our hotel room and we were gonna try to get Layla-Jane to take a nap, but that was a failure, ultimate big fail. And we've just given up and we decided let's just go out and we'll just have an early bedtime tonight. So we're gonna go grab some food and then maybe hit up Grauman's Chinese Theater and see some of the stars on the Walk of Fame. Layla, you got an interesting ensemble on right now.
I don't.
Look at that. Rolled up your pants and boots. Are you ready to go, girl? Or are you too busy looking at yourself in the mirror?
Can mommy have her shirt so she can go to LA too?
We are at Barney's Beanery right now here in Hollywood, and we love coming to this place. Brian and I have been here before, and Brian and I are both huge Doors fans, and this is the restaurant where Jim Morrison used to always come to eat and have fun, and they even have a plaque on the bar where he always sat. So it's kind of fun to come here again, and now with Layla-Jane with us and kind of show her the music scene that we love. Really cool. One of the waitresses just told us that the booth right over there is the last place Janis Joplin had a drink. She ordered something and then she actually went and carved her name up on the ceiling, and they have like blue arrows pointing to where she carved her name. You can see like the J and the A still. And this is like back from like the 1960s, I think, or 1970 maybe. So cool. I love all this history here. Just finished up our very late lunch, and we are gonna head over to like the Hollywood Walk of Fame and Grauman's Chinese Theater. And Layla-Jane is now requesting a nap at 3:30. So I wish she would have napped earlier, but you know what? This is what comes to the territory of trying to travel with a kid. You kind of have to revolve around their schedule. So we are running back to the hotel now to maybe take a quick like hour nap, and then we'll go from there and hopefully have some more fun here in Hollywood. Hey Layla, are you feeling refreshed after your nap? You ready to go try Hollywood again?
Yeah.
We'll do a redo?
Yeah.
We just finished about an hour nap. I think she could have slept a lot longer, but it's already 5, and so we don't want her napping too late. So I think we are ready to go hit the town again and try to see Hollywood for a second time today. Hopefully we at least make it to Grauman's Chinese Theater and let her pick out a little souvenir or something while we're there. I just wish she'd let me do her hair. This girl, she has crazy curly hair and it always gets so natty, and I can't find any detangler, anything that really works with her hair. So side note, if anybody has any recommendations on what to do for a toddler's really curly hair to help with the tangles, please let me know in the comments below. All right, let's go. We made it to Hollywood and we were at Grauman's Chinese Theater, and I guess it's been a while since I've been here, but now you have to pay to go and walk and look at all the handprints and footprints. So that's a different change than when I was here last. It's not too expensive. It's only like $5 a person, but definitely different. They have it all barred up and everything. But we're just having fun just walking around. I think Layla's in heaven too. She's got some, well, let me show you what she just got herself into. How is that, girl? She is eating Nutella for the first time. Is that delicious?
I love you.
I love love you. So we decided to come in and get a close-up look at some of the hand and footprints because Brian's actually never been here. I didn't realize that, so I want him to be able to see some things. You know, this is just such a cool theater. This is where they do a lot of premieres and just something fun that I want to see up close before we move. I wonder if Shirley Temple's on here. I bet your feet could fit in there. And you kind of got Shirley Temple hair. Layla, look what I found. It's Shirley Temple. Let's see, can you put your hands there where she did it? Yeah. Ah, perfect.
Like that.
Shirley Temple. I didn't realize some of these are so old. Shirley Temple did this in 1935. That's insane. Those are her tiny little feet. Yeah, there you go. That was awesome. She was so happy to get her picture with Mickey, but that cost us 30 bucks. Yeah, we must have looked like suckers, but it was worth it. It was fun for her. I see a dinosaur. I see a dinosaur. Come here. Come here. It's a dinosaur.
He's wearing his mask too.
And yeah, he has a mask on. If Layla-Jane was a little bit older, we would definitely be hitting up the Ripley's Believe It or Not or the Wax Museum. But unfortunately, she's a little too young and I don't think she would understand it or appreciate it. Just got back from Hollywood and had some dinner, and then she is starting to crash even though she took such a late nap. So we're going to have an early bedtime and then hit the road tomorrow and maybe go to Venice. We're not really sure what we're gonna do, but we still can't get back to our house till late tomorrow night, so we're gonna have some more fun up here in LA. Good morning, it's day number 2 in Hollywood. And as you can see, I was putting on my makeup and Layla-Jane decided she needs to do hers too. So this is getting a little messy, but that's okay. It's keeping her busy and we'll just wash it off before we go. How's it going?
Okay.
Is that good? Oh wow. Okay. That works. We have a few different ideas of what we're gonna try to do today. We're thinking about going and having lunch at this famous restaurant that's been in Hollywood, actually it's in Sherman Oaks, forever, and they've actually filmed tons of movies there. It's called Casa Vega. And we really wanna try to get to Venice if we have time. Those are kind of our 2 biggest things, but we do have to head home today too, so we'll just see how she's feeling and what we can get to. Are we gonna have fun today? Oh, we need to, oh my, see, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this hair. And you won't ever let me do your hair. I have to like chase you around and sneak it. We are taking a quick break on our way to get some lunch, and we decided to drive to Hollywood Lake Park where we can get a good view of the Hollywood sign. I would love to have hiked up to it, but I don't think this little one could have made it. So this is the best we're gonna get today. So if you hike up a little bit further, you get to this park and a playground, which Layla-Jane is already eyeing. But look at the view of the sign. This is so cool. I have lived here in California for almost 20 years and I've never been to this park and seen like this awesome view of the sign. This is really fun. If you're ever in the area, go to Lake Hollywood Park. Super cute. Hey Layla, you wanna go to the playground? I think we have to go this way. Layla, the gate's over here. I don't think Brian wants to leave anymore. He's falling in love with California all over again. I gotta say, it's pretty amazing up here. And it is making me kind of second guess our move to Nashville, but we're doing it, we're going to Nashville, we are. But this is pretty amazing, but we can always visit again. You're so high! All right, worst part, pulling a kid away from a playground, but we gotta go so we can make our reservations. This was just a quick little pit stop. Oh, Brian has to get ready. Okay, Brian, tell me why you are so excited right now.
We are at Casa Vega where they sat at the exact booth. I'm in the seat that Brad Pitt sat in. Takes the sunglasses, sits down, talks to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Me!
And they talk for one whole night. and then they take a cab back to their house that night.
We can't believe it. We actually got the booth where they film one of the scenes in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm sitting in the seat where Leonardo DiCaprio sat. Brian is sitting where Brad Pitt was, and Layla-Jane's just sitting in the middle. But if you haven't seen the movie, it's really good, and Brian is obsessed with it. And so I know he's so excited right now. Such a cool restaurant. I was just looking it up, and it's actually, this restaurant was founded in 1956. So super old restaurant, and like one of Quentin Tarantino's favorites. Pretty cool.
Family owned for 62 years, and employees have been there for decades.
Leon, look how good your food looks.
Look what I found.
Oh, Daddy got you another olive. Yummy. Our food just came, thank goodness, because Layla-Jane's kind of having a meltdown. I don't know why, but maybe it's too dark in this restaurant, but she's not liking it, and she just wants to go outside. So I think she's good now. Oh, yep. She's loving her olive, so. Well, I'm sure many of you parents know what it's like to be eating and then have to cut your dinner short or basically get indigestion trying to scarf it down before there's a meltdown. So I'm feeling right now. But that's okay. At least we got to go in and see it.
Are those for me?
They're for me.
Those are for you. Oh, but look, they fit me.
Well, as you can see, we are back in Orange County. We're at my parents' house. After lunch, it was just complete meltdown, and we couldn't go back to our hotel room because we had checked out. We didn't want to go to Venice Beach because we couldn't go. She was just too upset and just exhausted. And we couldn't go home because we were not allowed to be back in our house yet until the open house is done. So we just decided, let's just go back. We'll go over to my parents' house and we'll just let her play the rest of the day. Funny though, now that she's with Grandma and Grandpa, she looks totally fine and happy. To move to Nashville, there are some things I will definitely miss here in California. One of them being that we can just play outside right in March, the middle of winter, and it's just gorgeous out. You really cannot beat the weather here. Well, we have just a little bit longer until we're allowed to go back to our house and hopefully review some offers on our house. We actually had 62 showings this weekend, which is absolutely insane. So hopefully in our next vlog, we'll have some good news that we accepted an offer and our house is sold. That's what I'm hoping. Thanks so much for joining us on our kind of chaotic trip to LA. Definitely not what we were expecting. Didn't see half the stuff we were hoping, but you know what? That's traveling with a toddler. You just kind of have to roll with the punches. But thanks again for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram at HeyMamas18. Bye everyone.